Where have you been? 1 week vacation, you turn it into 2. Where were you? Kenya. I knew it. You were after that your girlfriend in Kenya. Hey, you know, we'll talk after the service. Now we have to shoot. What's up, my people? It's your girl, Adiola. I am so sorry. It was supposed to be 1 week vacation, and I was back after 1 week. But imagine this boy. He refused to show up. He was calling me from Kenya, telling me his flight was delayed. Calling the world you have issues. You apologize later. 1 week vacation, you disappeared. You think I cannot replace you? You always think I cannot do without you. After this service, I will deal with you. As I was saying, my people, a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. But before we get into what has happened, after my last episode, many of you sent me pictures of you celebrating with Oga Buhari when he was declared the winner of the presidential elections in Nigeria from all over the world. Thank you, every one of you. And as you guys know, I love seeing faces of viewers, you know. So thank you very much, everybody that sent me pictures from all over the world. And then I heard about the man who vowed that if Buhari should win the elections, that he would walk from Lagos, that is Ekwele, to ABJ, Abuja. I was like, Che! I said, this one don't pass our level. My brother.
My name is Suleiman Hashimu. I'm indigenous of Funtua from Katsina State. I'm based in Ibadan. I started my journey from Lagos.
Yes, my brother. We're very proud of you. And he did it. It took him 20 days, but he did it. While some people are busy yabbing the man. Oh, he's just seeking attention. Thousands of people welcomed this man. And he got royal reception when he got to Abuja. In fact, in many of the places where he stopped on his way, he got royal reception. Some people even gave him money. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the guy is invited to the inauguration ceremony, you know. And by the way, my dear, have they sent my invitation to the inauguration and my first class plane ticket to Nigeria? They have not? What do you mean it has not arrived? Oga Buhari, you have not sent my invitation. Hey, look at these people. How do you have an inauguration without me being there? There is God, though. There is God. By the way, where is this woman? I haven't seen this woman since they announced that Buhari won the election. I have not seen this woman. Where is she? At least let her surface so she knows that some of us are worried about her. Now, some enemies of progress were circulating rumors the whole week that a former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, returned $200 million into the treasury of Nigeria. Hey, come and see me excited and happy. I said, change is here. Hey, this is the change we are hoping for. Only for me to hear that it was a rumor. I said, Che, he paid me so much. I don't know why anybody will make up such a story. But you know, if all the people that have been borrowing money from our treasury would return it, because I don't want to call them thieves. Although that is what they are thieves. You know, we are very broke right now. We need the money. Instead of them trying to seek asylum in different countries, just return the money that you've stolen. Yeah? At least that would, you know, my brother. Che. My must you? Did I say anybody's name? You know the woman has denied it. You're on your own. This one that you are always pulling trouble. Although if she's seeking asylum, it's not as if she will say yes, I'm seeking asylum. But she denied it. Must you put it up? If all the thieves, all the officials that borrowed money would return it, you know we won't have to continue dipping our hands into the foreign reserve. So you can imagine how upset I was when I heard that Nigerian officials have stolen more than $20 trillion. Not trillion naira. In fact, not $1 trillion. I'm talking about $20 trillion.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission says about $20 trillion has been stolen from the Treasury by leaders between 1960 and 2005. The commission also said that by the year 2000, $100 billion had been stolen with an external debt of $33 billion.
You see what I'm saying? Sure, you see what I'm saying? And by the way, you didn't hear this from me. Hold on. Okay. Punch newspaper published a story. Hey, they said that Mr. President spent 2 trillion naira of our money. You know, he's a zoologist. You don't think he has that kind of money. They said he spent 2 trillion naira of our money during his campaign. Che, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, gang. In case you are wondering, that is $10 billion. 10 billion, just like that. My father and my God, 10 billion. 10 billion of it, don't buy. Now that he lost elections, they said he wants people to return his money. Gang. Nigeria, too much drama. As if anybody will return any money that they've collected. By the way, the presidency denied it, so you know maybe it was a lie. Although we don't imagine that they will admit that it is true if it were to be true. In any case, You know what is so funny? All these Nigerians that were saying that Jonathan should be given a Nobel Prize because he considered to defeat. They are the same set of people now saying that, oh, Jonathan should be jailed because of the 2 trillion. I said, check, Nigerians. Now in Asabio, no, you say make them give them Nobel Prize. Somebody told me that apparently with 1 billion naira, not dollars, so just 1 billion naira, you can employ 36 graduates and be paying them 100,000 naira every month for 23 years. See, that is 100,000 naira times 36 people times 12 months, which is 1 year. In a year, that is 43.2 million naira. And if you divide 1 billion naira by 43.2 million naira, you will get 23. So yes, that is what 1 billion naira can do. Now, don't tell me that 100,000 naira per month is too small when the minimum wage is 18,000 naira. That is more than times 5 of the minimum wage now. So many graduates out there will take a job of 20,000 naira just to survive. So to think that stealing 1 billion naira is like taking away the lives of 36 graduates for 23 years makes me wonder about the billions of dollars that have gone missing in Nigeria. You know, when I heard about how much was spent, the 2 trillion, which is $10 billion, I said to myself, what could be done with this money? And then I remember seeing this video of this really beautiful building in Dubai that was built with $2 billion. Just $2 billion. I mean, how much did Jonas spend on his campaign again? 10 billion. So whatever I show you right now, the money that Mr. Jonathan supposedly spent, which he has denied. Once again, he has denied it, but just in case the story were to be true, this money would have built 5 of this building I'm about to show you. I know that I show you too many videos of Dubai on this show. I'm so sorry, but it's because I feel like Dubai started like, they started like yesterday. There's no reason why we shouldn't have overtaken them. Hopefully this will challenge us to that we should also do more in our country. Let's take a look.
Welcome to Dubai's newest landmark destination hotel, the Meydan.
A brand new $2 billion racecourse opens in Dubai to host the richest race on earth.
$2 billion! Check! Oga Jonah must cough out this money. He must cough out. Do you know what Nigeria could have been like today with $20 trillion? Like, I can't even process it in my mind. We're supposed to not only be leading Africa, we should be one of the most advanced countries in the world. This new administration has a lot to do in retrieving back the stolen money. Don't forget Abacha's money that the US is trying to return as well. Please, for the sake of the lives of millions of Nigerians that have been altered by these thieves, yes, bring back our stolen wealth. Bring back the glory of Nigeria. And speaking of bringing back stolen items, I am so happy for the woman in Surulere, Lagos, Mrs. Orekoya, whose 3 boys were kidnapped and taken ransom for 13 million naira. I'm so happy that the boys were found. Imagine the youngest is only 11 months and 3 of them were kidnapped by their nanny in conjunction with kidnappers for days. Now, this is just to tell all the parents out there, please be careful who you leave your children with and who you let into the lives of your kids. Don't ever trust someone that you don't know. Just be careful. Just be careful. That's all I would say. But while I'm very happy that this woman is rejoicing and reunited with her children, I can't help but think about the parents of the Chibok girls. I honestly cannot believe that a year after the kidnapping, these girls will still be missing. So I understand that our leaders in Nigeria don't care about the common people. And please don't tell me that Mr. President cares, because he did not until 6 weeks to the election. And whatever momentum he built during the 6 weeks had died down. If Mr. President doesn't know where his daughter is for 2 weeks, by now, everybody will be running around in Nigeria. So please don't tell me that he truly cares. But why is it that regular Nigerians also don't care about these missing girls? By now we know that this story was not made up. At least we've heard about the 57 of them that escaped on their own. At the beginning, people protested and then it died down. If these were UNILAG students that were kidnapped, by now everywhere in Lagos would be scattered. Students would stop traffic, they would burn police stations, we would would do anything to force the government to do more. Why are we so selfish in Nigeria? If we are not directly affected by something in Nigeria, we could care less. Boko Haram killed 15,000 people, and so many people are still saying, well, it's just Northerners killing themselves. I've had some Christians saying, oh, they were trying to kill Christians, now they're killing themselves. And I'm like, God cares about each of these lives. A viewer by the name Victoria sent me an email with the link to the story where some of the girls that escaped said that they were raped several times in a day. You know, if someone was raped, it could take years to overcome that trauma. Not to talk about being raped by several people, being molested, being brainwashed for the whole year. But I like to express my gratitude to all those that did not forget about those girls. Like this man, he's been counting the abduction days every day on his Instagram page. And the Bring Back Our Girls protesters in Nigeria, Dr. Obiese Wesili, and so many other people that have protested every single day since these girls were kidnapped. You know, we had a service here in New York as well to commemorate a year since their abduction. You know, I was so disappointed that at least 70% of the people that were there were not Nigerians. And I'm like, where are the Nigerians in New York? Many people said, oh, they were not aware of the service or the protest. But you know, I was still disappointed because I was like, so did you organize your own? I mean, the Empire State Building here was lit up in purple and red in honor of the girls that night. And we marched to the Nigeria House to protest. I just wish Nigerians would pressure the government to do more. Please, bring back our girls. Let justice prevail. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.